How's it going, everybody? So, I'd like to come at you guys in this video completely out of character, and yes, this is another out of character video. It seems like I've been doing a lot of these, like, more often than not lately, but I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, quite a lot of you guys seem to really enjoy my out of character videos, so I might bring you guys some more out of character videos more often. Maybe. Don't quote me on that, but anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to come at you guys out of character and just shoot the shit with you guys. And also to give you guys an update pertaining to a few things here on the channel. So with that being said, let's get into the first update. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so the first thing I want to talk about here pertaining to these updates has to do actually with our shoutout series. Now, it has been what I felt like is forever since I last done a Super Saturday shoutouts video. And up until about, I think it was episode 85 or something like that, I've been doing it consistently, every single Saturday since its inception in episode number 1, all the way back in like February or something like that. I think, if memory serves correctly, it was back in February, right? But anyways, here's the thing, is that I've been really wanting to give that series a break and to come back at you guys much stronger than ever when it comes to this series. And so I'm just thinking to myself, it's like, am I going to be able to do this series weekly, or is it going to be bi-weekly, or is it going to be monthly? And to be honest with you guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'm leaning towards the fact that it's going to be a monthly kind of series. So basically what goes on, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm thinking one of two ways, is that it's going to be done on the first Saturday of every month, or it's going to be done on the last Saturday of every month, just so we can kind of keep a little bit more consistency, so that way we're kind of not skipping out on weeks or something like that, where it's like, I do it at the end of, say, October, and then I do it at the beginning of November. That would just be, like, really, really screwy. So, the thing is that I also had my friend Itzbray actually give me some huge inspiration when it comes to the fact that he's actually revamped his shoutout series as well. And I'm not saying that I'm going to do it exactly in this format, but it also encouraged me to really step up my game. Now, for those of you guys that don't know Itzbray, check him out. He's a cool cat, a really, really talented young man. The thing is that he's on his way up to 20K subscribers, man, and that is incredible. But anyways, basically, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on here with his shoutout series that's revamped? He's calling it Super Shoutout Sunday. Now, here's the thing, is that, like, the reason why he calls it Super is because him and 4 other hosts are actually going to be taking part in the Super Shoutout Sunday series. So basically what goes on is that there's 5 people, and out of all the 5 people that there is in the series, each one can only choose one winner of the shoutouts. And the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, is that while it may seem a little bit of a less likely chance that you will get in the shoutout series, it really isn't any different, ladies and gentlemen. So basically what you do is you follow the rules of those 5 individuals, which have all the same rules, and, subscribe to their channel, check them out and all that stuff, and check out the winners, and, say that you were sent by so-and-so, and, just go from there, you know what I mean? And the thing is that we've kind of been implementing those sort of rules, but the thing is, though, is that I've never in a million years ever thought of doing, like, a shoutout collaboration series with, like, multiple other people. I mean, that just sounds absolutely crazy, and I absolutely love it. I love the way it's turning out already, and the thing is that you get 5 times the amount of growth, guaranteed when it comes to that sort of way of doing shoutouts. And I just gotta say, man, that I hope that I will be good enough one of these days. I'm not saying now, I'm not saying like a month from now or whatever, but one of these days. I know you've already shouted me out a bunch of times, but the thing is that I'm so interested in seeing how this new series is going to develop. I'm really interested to see just what kind of growth do we expect from that sort of series where you got 5 people shouting out the same group of 5 people. So I'll throw my name into the hat and just wait patiently, you know what I mean? But with that being said, though, ladies and gentlemen, is that basically to get back to my main point, I kind of rambled a little bit. I'm sorry. Again, another unscripted video. It shouldn't surprise you at this point, I mean, but anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm thinking about bringing the series back either the last Saturday of this month or the first Saturday of November. I'm not going to be 100% guaranteeing, because the thing is that there's still some more details that I got to work out, because I want this to be the absolute best series that you guys have ever seen, I'm not saying it's going to be big as in, like, my reaction series to Pokemon Sun and Moon anime, which, by the way, that is also going to be our next subject when it comes to updating, but I want this to be a really solid series, like, stronger than ever, to which that whenever I show people out, they actually get really solid growth, in comparison to you know, like having a few people check them out, like maybe 1 or 2 or 3 people subscribe or whatever. But the thing is that despite the lack of gains, you know, there's always been that appreciation factor. So I want to really say thank you for that, because I've had you guys message me and say, you know, MegaCrasher, thank you so much for shouting out my channel. You know, you've helped me grow as a result. And I want to keep that up, man, but I want to keep that shit going tenfold. You know what I mean? I want to come back bigger and better than ever. I want to come back as a fucking beast, man. You know, I'm a beast in the gym. I'm a beast at work. I'm a beast when it comes to making videos in certain regards. But I want this series to be an absolute beast that cannot be slayed whatsoever. You know what I mean? Kind of get a little bit metaphorical here. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, let's now talk about the next thing here in this update video. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so coming up next, I want to talk to you guys now about the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime reactions series that I've been doing since, I believe it was like episode 13. Like, it was our first ever episode that we reacted to together. It had to do with the pancake race or something like that. It was a really fun video, much like all the other episodes that we reacted to and commentated over. Was very fun. And the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, is that once again, I want to address Professor West here real quick. Once again, man, you are a very top-notch kind of guy. I mean, seriously, man, anybody would be lucky to have a friend like you in their life. I'm just saying that, man. I'm not trying to blow smoke up your ass or trying to, you know, curry favor. I'm just saying the only thing that I know how to say, and that is the truth. The thing is that one of the things that you said that I really wish I had acknowledged in my last video, but the way I always see it, it's better late than never. The thing is that one of the things that you mentioned in that video that really stood out was the fact that you're not exactly a big fan of reactions per se, but yet you seem to enjoy mine and my MegaCrasher character. I mean, hell, like, every now and then I see you sending me links in the DMs saying, hey man, like, I would really love it if you reacted to one of my videos, or, you know, reacted to a few of my videos, things like that. Which, by the way, I'm not through with reacting to your top 5 shiny fail compilation videos. Those are top notch. Like, if you guys haven't yet checked it out, check them out, okay? And not to mention, he has a sweet shiny Lugia reaction cut from, I believe, one of his live streams. Check it out, man. Like the shit out of it, because that shiny Lugia is sexy as fuck, man. But anyways, though, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, is that because of the whole Shopro situation, because those, you know what, I'm not going to get into name calling here in this video, because believe me, man, it ain't one of them kind of videos where I really want to get angry, because the thing is that that's not me, you know what I mean? But sometimes, man, you just got to let it out, because you keep that shit balled up, man, you're going to blow up at the wrong person at the wrong time, and it's going to be real ugly, man. But basically, the situation is this, is that to prevent us from further getting, you know, copyright notices and takedowns and potentially getting a strike and all that stuff, the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, is that one of two things has been kind of going through my mind when it comes to a substitution to the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime reactions. That's number one, I watched the episode, but then what I do afterwards is I give you guys a discussion breakdown of what took place in that episode, and if need be, show screenshots just to kind of give everyone a point of reference as to where in the episode it is that I'm talking about. But the thing is, though, is that even those videos got fucking takedown. I mean, look at Entity Maze, for God's sakes. I mean, all he did was discussions because he loves the anime. Like, what is so wrong with loving the anime? Like, seriously, Shopro, you may have a helping hand in creating the anime, but you don't own Pokemon. So you might want to get your head out of your ass and, you know, dust the shit out of your eyes, because here's the thing, man, is that you might be used to that given the fact that you're always in it. But the thing is that okay, get a little bit tongue-tied here, kind of get a little bit hot. I said this wasn't that kind of video, so I apologize. But the thing is, though, is that the other option is that I wait until the English dubs come out, and I carry off from where we last left off. I believe, like, we still have yet to see episode 45, so we'll wait till the English dub comes out, and then we'll continue our reaction series from there. Now, see, there's downsides to that, obviously, is that, obviously, when it comes to discussion-based videos where all you're seeing is screenshots, it's not as exciting. I'm not going to lie about that, man. I mean, doing discussions with just screenshots and shit like that just really isn't exciting. It really isn't, you know? But being able to share my reaction and being able to, you know, commentate and discuss what's going on in the episode, making everything as transformative as possible, you guys really enjoy those videos. And those were some of the biggest reasons why I kept on going with this series. You know what I mean? It's just like, at first, I was a little bit, oh, man, I mean, mean, okay, you know, I'll live up to this promise and do, you know, reactions, all that shit. I mean, didn't really enjoy the anime too much back then, but my god, now it's like the anime it's awesome, you know, but here's the thing, is that because of this whole Shopro situation, I've actually disliked the anime. I've actually, you know, said to myself, I'm not going to be doing another anime-related kind of video where I even talk about the anime. Like, if new episodes come out, trailers, all that stuff, I was going to steer clear of that because every single time that I saw it, I was reminded of Shopro, aka a bunch of greedy sewer rats that don't know a damn thing about fair use. It's only convenient when it works for them, you know what I mean? But when it doesn't, it's like, oh, wait, what's fair use? What's fair use? How about you end up getting a clearer look and actually brush up on what fair use is? And from there, you might understand, and you might not be one of the most hated companies that there is worldwide, and especially on YouTube, because believe me when I say I'm not the only YouTuber that you fucked over, man. There's been a lot of other YouTubers that you fucked over, and not to mention thousands upon thousands upon thousands of viewers that you fucked over, and most importantly, you fucked over my brother. You hurt him. You broke his heart. And the thing is that, you know, that seeing the look on his face, man, it broke mine. And it basically put me in a state of perpetual torment. But the thing is that unlike a few years ago where I wasn't as strong, I am very strong. I am very much in control of my emotions, and I'm very much in control of how I feel kind of thing. And I only let out certain things when I feel is the time to be able to do so. So take from it what you will. You kind of get a little bit of that here in the video, but not as bad as, you know, my original Shopro videos where I was absolutely hot. You know what I mean? Where I was completely angry. But the thing is, though, is that I am leaning towards actually waiting for the English dubs to come out, so that way I can give you guys still what you want, that being the reactions. Just the thing is that there's going to be a lot of time that passes. It's going to be so hard to avoid spoilers, man, because the thing is that, like, the Japanese episodes airs way before the English dubs, and the thing is, man, is that, you know, by the time the English dubs come out, everyone would have already been done talking about what took place in the original episode, so it might not be as exciting, so you know, I'm not going to really put all my eggs in that basket, but I'm going to try it out just so we go and see what we can do from there. But the thing is, though, is that I've even actually had some of you guys, you know, tweet at me, message me saying, well, MegaCrasher, if you're going to be reacting to English dubs, why don't you start from the very first episode? And the thing is that as much as I would love to do that, the thing is that that wouldn't be a true reaction. That's not how I do things, man. I mean, even reenacting reactions, like, that's just not what I do. Like, I don't feel good about that, you know what I mean? I want to give you guys a genuine MegaCrasher style reaction where I play a character and I react accordingly as to how my character sees things. You know what I mean? Like, they kind of, like, does that make any sense? Like, you know, reacting from another character's perspective, so to speak. That's the way I've always kind of been wanting to do things when it comes to reactions and all that stuff, because it would bring more excitement. It would bring more intensity and passion. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean that I don't have that sort of same passion and intensity. Believe me, I do. But I have a much calmer, professional way of conveying that. You know what I mean? So what's going to happen for right now, ladies and gentlemen, is I am not going to be doing any anime reactions, or the one thing that will get me back into doing anime reactions here and now is if Shopro was to rescind and take back every single copyright claim that they have made, falsely I might add, which, by the way, it's actually illegal to make a false copyright claim. You do know that, right? I mean, like, the fact that you're making false copyright and DMCA claims and all that shit, you know, you really should be out of a job if you're doing that shit, to be honest with you. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You should be out of a job. But here's the thing, is that I'm not one that's going to be wishing bad on anyone, because at the end of the day, you know, they have families that they got to take care of. And that's kind of where my merciful big heart comes into play. And I say I got a big heart, man, because, you know, I take pity on those that even don't deserve any pity. And I'm just like, you know, I'm just like thinking, it's like, man, it's like, well, what, like, you know, what's his family going to think, or what's her family going to think, you know? It's like, I don't want anyone to be out on the streets. But the thing is, at the same time, I don't want anyone to hide from their mistakes. If you are going to make mistakes, fine, make mistakes. I am one of the epitomes of making mistakes, man. I have made so many mistakes in the past and even in the present, man. But the thing is, I've always held myself accountable. I've always held myself true. And I've always done everything I can to make sure that I fix those mistakes. So that way, it either doesn't happen again, or I take preventative measures to make sure that other people don't make the same mistake that I have, whether it be petty or whether it be huge. You know what I mean? The best thing that you can learn from mistakes is your failures, and learn from your mistakes, learn good from it to make sure that you never do it again. Kind of like a little bit of an on-the-spot, I guess, pep talk / speech. I don't know what the hell you want to call it. It's supposed to be an update video. What the hell? But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, for right now, you know, I'm going to be waiting until the English dubs, unless, of course, we get the whole Shopro situation taken care of, and they actually give me the ability to, you know, start reacting again to the anime, whether it's in Japanese or not, because it's something I really enjoyed, and it breaks my heart to, you know, not be able to do it, because that's going to disappoint thousands of you guys. That's going to be disappointing people. And the thing is, I really hate disappointing people. I really do, especially those I care about. You know what I mean, man? But, you know, if Shopro, you know, turns the other cheek, and, you know, if they do the right thing, they take back all their copyright claims, they apologize or whatever, or if at the very least they take me up on my offer where I pay them lots of money to keep those reactions up. That is the lengths I'm willing to do to be able to keep those reactions up for you guys to enjoy and for us to keep going with. I'm willing to pay them out of my ass. I'm willing to pay them out of my pocket just to have those reactions up. And the thing is, I can't exactly afford to do that because I'm always broke with bills and shit like that. But, you know, it's something... It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make if, you know, if they're willing to, you know, hear me out kind of thing, you know. I've made multiple videos that should get their attention eventually. I mean, obviously my reactions, which were in fair use, got their attention. So, you know, when a video is actually about them, why not actually pay attention? You might learn a thing or two when it comes to when watching a video that someone makes about you. You might learn a thing or two, and you might think, oh, well, wait a second. You know what? This guy's right. This guy's absolutely right. You know, he brings up a good point. Fair use is what it is. Maybe we should kind of just lay off a little bit. You know what I mean? Maybe we should not be uptight idiots and copyright strike every single bit of content that even touches the anime, you know? I've had this conversation many times with many people over the last few days, and they agree with me wholeheartedly. So the thing is that I'm not exactly talking out of my ass either, because these are knowledgeable people I'm talking to. But with that being said, though, ladies and gentlemen, holy shit, this is easily the biggest part of my update video. So with that being said, let's go ahead and let's move on to the last part of this video. So the last part, ladies and gentlemen, actually pertains to my MegaCrasher Plays Pokemon Silver Let's Play series that I've recently started up, and started up with my best friend and my brother from another mate, Jason. How you doing, buddy? But basically what I'm trying to say here, ladies and gentlemen, is that I have actually laid out a schedule, and I've kind of laid out some plans. I've laid out some goals, okay, when it comes to the series in general. And first things first is has to do with the like goals. Now, there's a reason that I set like goals, especially for that sort of series, is because there was a series that was started with me and my brother, and it would mean the world to him if we met our goals, and, you know, we kept the series going until we beat Pokemon Silver. And I know that 50 likes per episode may seem a little bit stiff, but the thing is, though, man, is that we hit 50 likes easily on our first episode, so I'm thinking, you know what? If it can happen once, it can happen again, happen again, happen again. So here's the thing, is that I'm going to be doing uploads of the episode once a week. Basically, what's going to happen is if we manage to hit 50 likes per episode, then every Thursday of that week, I will be able to give you guys a new, fresh episode of Pokemon Silver Let's Play. But the thing is that if we don't meet our like goals, then it's going to be pushed as late as Saturday. Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, is that either way, once a week, you are going to get a new series, a new episode, mind you, of our Let's Play series for Pokemon Silver. Just the thing is that if you guys if we hit the like goal, then you're going to be getting the episodes a lot sooner, you know what I mean? And depending on how great our series does, I might even up it to 2 episodes a week. You never know, you know what I mean? So the thing is that, like, you know, to give a little, you gotta take a little, you know what I mean? So we're kind of giving and taking back and forth. So it would really, really be appreciated, and would really help me and help Jason a lot if we saw this series fly. Like, if we saw it just fly up to the stratosphere and be the best that it can be. You know, I'm not saying it has to get, like, you know, thousands of views and, like, hundreds of likes. No. I'm just saying it's, like, 50 likes, man. I mean, 50 likes is not exactly that much, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I mean, there's people that are smaller than us that ask for, like, 100 likes and all that, and I'm just like, woo, man. That's a bit stiff, but they had to pull it off, man. So I'm just thinking, like, you know, what's wrong with trying some moderately reasonable like goals, in my opinion. I was about to say moderately high, but the thing is that for a series like a Pokemon Silver Let's Play, a series that you guys have really been wanting for a long time, a Let's Play featuring MegaCrasher, and I'm finally giving it to you, it would really make my day if we could, you know, have our goals met for that series, you know? Like, having the series do extremely well, like I said, would mean a lot to me, and it would especially mean a lot to my brother. So, with that being said, new episodes are going to come out once a week, between the days of Thursday to Saturday. Now, if we, like I said, if we end up meeting our like goals, then as early as Thursdays, you're going to get the next episode, but if we don't, you're still going to get an episode, but you may have to wait until Saturday at the absolute latest, and depending on how well the series does, then I might actually bump it up to 2 episodes a week. I mean, that seems pretty hype if you ask me, but let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section down below. I really hope I didn't come off the wrong way. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this is on the spot. Didn't exactly have a script planned out, so if I said something that you guys took the wrong way, I'm sorry. Just please point it out to me in the comment section down below, and I apologize. You know, if you guys were offended by anything I said, or if you needed clarification, or if you misunderstood something, I'd be happy to give you guys answers. You know what I mean? So, with that said, guys, I want to say thank you all very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then make sure you give a like. I'm not going to set a like goal for a video like this because I usually never do when it comes to update videos, but every single bit of support does help, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to say thank you very much for watching this video. You know from the bottom of my heart, I love each and every single one of you guys, so I will see you guys in the next video. Subscribe, support, stay positive, and most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, that is to keep it 100, baby. Woo! Have a good night, all.